this morning on today's Tech Tablet Time. The iPad continues to be a big seller for Apple, but it's just the tip of the iceberg for the must-have device of the year. So which one is right for you? Lance Ulanoff is editor-in-chief of PCMag.com. Good morning, Lance.
Morning.
So you brought all your gadgets with you. This one is exciting. This one is going to be coming out from Blackberry, which a lot of people have the Blackberry handheld device.
Right, very exciting. So it's RIM, Research in Motion, Blackberry Playbook, and the big deal here is that this 7-inch tablet runs a special operating system we haven't seen anywhere else, not Android, not the iOS. It's QNX, owned by RIM, but this will work with your Blackberry device. It uses something called Blackberry Bridge. So what will happen is you'll have that in your pocket, and through Bluetooth, you'll be able to access your email, your contacts, your tasks. But this device, 7 inches, really kind of cool looking. You can sit there and drag the screen around. You can multitask, and this is multitasking out of the box. So I've got a browser going, I've got video going, I've got a 3D game going. No pricing yet. Availability end of Q1.
The price, that's the thing. It's a little smaller than the iPad, so people might like that.
7-inch devices are kind of becoming very popular.
And another small one by Samsung.
Samsung Galaxy Tab. So this guy is, in fact, really out on the market right now, available from a number of carriers, Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile. And, of course, the big thing right away, you say, oh, well, what can this do that, say, the iPad can't do? It can play Flash games. So if you're playing something like this, you're running along. I don't know if you can see this, but basically, you're trying to outrun something. On the web, there are tons of Flash-driven sites and games. And for that reason, that was the first thing that people saw with Android and said, oh, it can do that. And you can get this right now. It's $5.99 with a contract from your carrier.
And a lot of these competitors to the iPad are trying to compete on price, make it a little cheaper and hope that brings people away from the iPad?
Well, sometimes. This is actually not a little cheaper. And don't forget, the iPad has a range of prices. We'll talk about that when we get over there.
Right,
but
this is the Zoom with an X.
Motorolla Zoom. Here's the big deal about this. This is the first Android OS designed for a tablet. All right, it's called Honeycomb or
Wait, that's
Android.
geek talk. What does this mean?
So we have tons of Android devices out. We have tons of Android phones, right? The Droid, Droid X. And the Samsung Galaxy Tab over there has Android on it too, but it's not really designed for a tablet. They have redesigned the operating system. Google has redesigned it so it will work better. It's almost a little bit more like the iPad in that it seems like everything's designed for this 10.1 dual-core HD display. It's 1280 by 800. So this is going to be, when it comes out, it's going to be a pretty exciting device.
All right, and here it is.
Okay,
the iPad, which a lot of people have and love.
Right, so the Apple iPad, you know, Apple kind of ended up creating this category, you know, with their tablet, which sold millions in the space of a year. We're really celebrating the 1-year anniversary of its arrival. It's got access to 350,000 apps. 60,000 of them are designed for the Apple iPad. But one of the things that makes the device so exciting, and you can do email, you can browse in your photos, is that you can play things now with AirPlay directly from here to your HD set, all right?
You mean the TV, basically?
Yeah, so I am not connected. I'm not connected by a wire here. Say I'm on the train, I'm watching a movie on my iPad, right? And I'm sitting there, I'm playing, and I'm really enjoying it. Then I get home. Well, I want to sit on my couch and I want to watch it. I just hit this, and if I've got a $99 AirPlay device right there, what happens? Right now, it is streaming from here, from my iPad, to the television set. You can also use this to obviously stream photos and to print.
Well, there's just really no reason to leave the couch, is there,
right.
Lance? Okay.
Absolutely not.
All right. Lance Ulanoff, it's good to have you with us. Thank you
pleasure.
so much.